rocks the city that never sleeps.
Hello and welcome back to Biophobia, the City Locked Ultimate Iron Man series. Last episode we spent a lot of time in Zia. We spent time unlocking the Kourend Castle teleport spell and putting a portal in our house so that we can use that whenever we want. We went to Shazian using the catacombs in the centre of Kourend and also managed to get into the Fothos dungeon. We also used up some oak planks that we had spare from our previous hunter grind to get our construction up to be able to make a cape rack in our house, but also just to generally clear our inventory space. So whilst we had this clear inventory space, I decided to use this opportunity to do some more thieving with the rogue's outfit, to see if I could get any more herb seeds. Okay, I think that'll do for now. I've spent a bit of time just doing the master farmers. So I've got 12 Harrowlanders, 14 Taramins, which I'm interested in, 14 Marantil and 40 Guam seeds. I also got a couple of Ranars still and a couple of Toadflax, but nothing crazy. Yeah, because the idea is to basically use these up whilst I'm doing some other training, because it would be really useful to bank up some herbs. Oh, I'm just finding out now that my strawberries don't actually make super compost. I thought they did. They've only got normal compost still. I'm sure my watermelons do, so I maybe should just switch to them, because the strawberries aren't particularly amazing. Or maybe I'll just use up the strawberries, just blast them. Might save the rest of the seeds. Well, these good seeds at least, until I have super compost again. Okay, for the next grind then, what I've done is I've shoved everything in my looting bag. I kind of want to grab, well, at some point I'll get some of these out of the looting bag, but I've got my seeds I'll probably be using in the seed box. There's a chance I'll end up just dropping the Guams and maybe the Marantils if I need to make more inventory space from this. But the first step is we're going to relocate Brimhaven. Okay, I will need to get some money out as well. I've got like 150k in the last man standing coffer at the minute, but the way we're going to be doing crafting training is by teleporting to house. So we actually use the charter ships over here. We buy 10 of each. We can't fit 10. I don't know how my ratio is. I need to make one inventory slot. I think I dropped the Guams because they're so easy to get out. You can get those back anytime. So we do 8 and 8. And then we teleport to Falador. And we have a nice easy furnace here. So we need 2 lore runes per trip. And this is why we have the Staff of Air to give us infinite air runes for our house teleport and our Falador teleport. So I hit up the furnace here, smelt them all. And then I'll teleport back to house. But then we'll basically be making these whilst we run back up here. And that'll be our crafting training. We'll do this for a long ass time. Okay, so I just hit 46 crafting. I can now do these orbs, which actually means I profit, I'm pretty sure. I don't know whether they like sell for more or something, but I don't know if I certainly barely lose money. Yeah, this is good. Now that we can do the orbs, these are actually pretty fast. I don't know the actual XP now. I'll have to reset the counter and work it out. Okay, I've just actually checked the numbers on this. I lose 1 GP per inventory here. That's pretty funny. 52 crafting. Great. I'm going to take a break from crafting now because my lore runes are down to 91. And I have a plan to get them back, which involves going back to ogresses, but with ranged this time, which means I need to source myself some better ranged armor, which I have a plan to get, and I'll start knocking those off. So the gear on the wish list is as follows. We will need a coif, green d'hide chaps and vambraces, frog leather body, Shazian boots 5, and an amulet of power. We can actually kill the ogresses efficiently. We should make quite a lot of money from them, and we should get a ton of lore runes basically, because there's 2 parts to it. On the one half they drop a lot of lore runes, on the second half they drop a lot of money. So when I can afford to buy the lore runes that I need, then I'll go and buy them. with the money I've got. I'll probably need about 100k as well, just afterwards, after the grind's done, just to keep for money. So I'll try and get about 100k's worth of cash, plus the amount it would cost me to buy the remainder of the lore runes, and then I should have, because basically the lore runes will eventually be probably the most valuable drop from them. That is the idea. So we'll head over and do that. Item number 1 on the list, the coif. I've got a couple of items I bought from Varrock as well, but let's make sense in a moment. And the second piece of armor that's on our wish list is coming from Doggish Khan. It's the first use of the city here. And there's a second piece of the puzzle, the frog leather body. And item number, I don't even know what now. And item number, whatever it is, previously +1. Boom. So we've nearly got the pieces of the puzzle. We're just missing boots and an amulet. Let's head to the combat ring down here. Okay, this will take a while. But it'll be worth it, because I think I can store it in my house. So I'll let the background clip play a little bit. But as you can see, in the process of me killing the Shazian guards in the combat ring, it actually takes quite a lot of time with the gear that's available to me. Because you actually need to challenge the guard for each piece of armor. So one guard would give you the boots, for example, tier 1 boots, and then tier 1 gloves, and then tier 1 chest. And then you need to finish the whole set before you can actually move on to the next tier of guards. Tier 5 boots, which is what I'm going for, actually requires me to have the full set from the tier 5 guards, as otherwise I'd never be able to actually store it as per the UIM rules. This is also why I got these items from Varrock earlier, just to help this process out a bit. And if you're wondering why specifically these items, it's just because it's the easiest to pick up in Varrock itself. So let's put this in the armor case. Oh, we can store all of them. Okay, but I don't really want to store all of them. We can even store snakeskin armor. That's cool. But yeah, what we want is just the boots for now. And we're starting to look baller. There's one final piece of the puzzle that's missing. I'm not sure whether I really want to do it or not, but I'm certainly going to give it a go. Okay, so having a look at this content, I don't have any idea how it works. Well, I'm super glad you asked, Mr. Civil Biophobia Man. Well, I'll explain it to you now. The content is a bit strange. So you basically go into the ham hideout after you've completed Death to the Dorgshan, and you can pickpocket the guards, a bit like you do for when you pickpocket stuff for like the ham outfit, except you have as displayed on the screen now, that chance of getting a key from the guard. And each key opens a different chest, and we only care about one type of key, which I think is the steel key. Yeah, you can also see here then that the small chest actually has a possibility reward of 1 to 20, and it seems to be different chances of actually rolling stuff on the table. So if I scroll through, you can see they've all got various chances, but the only one we care about is possibility 16, which is a 2 in 150 chance of rolling. And then there's a 1 in 75 chance, 1.3% chance of rolling a diamond amulet. So it's quite a low chance of getting it. But I've stolen a couple of keys. I wonder whether the rogue's outfit is going to help here. I wonder if this is worth like coming down to Alk. So I have a steel key. I don't think it contains ham. Wow. Can I walk past him? Oh, I can. This is strange content. I can just walk in here. 50 coins, wow. Okay, we'll just keep pickpocketing. If I get thrown out, I think I'll go get my rogue's outfit. Oh, I might need some food here as well. Oh my days, my luck here is insane. I literally turned off the recording. Wait, I need to put the wiki rates up of this. This looks complicated. Oh my goodness. I literally turned off the recording. Got 3 more things. So you can see my items are still here. And I just got the diamond amulet. Well, I was thinking this would be not fun to like do forever, so I was going to give it a go, see if I could pick one up, and I did. Quite a cool way to get sapphire necklaces if I need as well. Technically in Lumbridge, aren't I? So look at this. I mean, I've just two. I can't believe it. Let's go get this bad boy enchanted then. And I don't know if there's any cape slots I could use. I mean, I guess I could get my obsidian cape out of my bag. I really need to do that at some point, but I really can't be bothered to go get another looting bag because it is very annoying to do when your only way into Edgefield is that long run from Varrock. And there we go, boys. Amulet of Power. Look at that. With all of that in mind, we're ready to go take on some ogresses. Let's go check out the range bonus. 67 range. Although this doesn't give me... Oh, it does, yeah. 67 range bonus. And it would be nice if we could get a better bow. But it's not really on the list of important things right now because I would need to get 65 fletching, which would take quite a while. But it is doable in the future. And it might be something I end up going to get an adamant axe for. But as I say, the current goal is the crafting grind. And we just want these lore runes first. So let's head over to... We'll head over to Port Sarim. So we can take the charter ships. Oh, actually I can just teleport to Housecon. I keep forgetting my house is next to a charter ship now. It's actually really nice. So I'll quickly check out if there's any other cape slots I can get. But I think this is the dream gear for now. Quick little thing here. It's a quick little thing. Well, I got a curved bone somehow. I've had 2 curved bones in under 1,000 kill count at the ogresses. So what I'm going to do with it is, now that I've actually unlocked Dorgish Khan, is I can actually turn this in for a pretty sizable amount of construction XP. It's about 4.6k, which is equivalent to about 23.5 oak planks if I use them at mahogany homes, which is not bad. And it doesn't really take much to turn them in either. The only annoying thing is I actually have to get a candle just for this part here. And there we go, 55 construction from that. Some of those are pretty useful, but yeah. Sorry, hang on. So 6k XP. That wasn't 2k. How much was it, sorry? It was 6,750, which is equivalent to 33 oak planks, which is much better. Just got a mine mask from that random event, which is another item ticked off on the collection log. And it's just a little side goal of mine to get these items over time. So I'm just coming up on my last few arrows. I've intentionally not been picking any up just to see how many I actually lost to them despawning. I can't actually also remember how many I started with here, but as you can see, I've also picked out a fair amount of mithril arrows from these lovely ladies too, so that's always good. If you take a quick look in my inventory for a second, you might perchance see that I've picked up both a long bone, which is 1 in 400, but also a curved bone, which is 1 in 5,000. To point out that I've killed 970 Ogress warriors at this point. And I don't think I actually added in the clips for this before, but this is curved bone number 3 from these guys. So the difference now, though, is I can actually turn these in at Dorgish Khan. There we go. Well, 62 ranged. That's probably where we're going to end it for this grind. So it took quite a while. Probably a few days of just killing ogresses. I could have left a lot earlier, but my initial calculations were that I needed about 650k for all the lore runes that I needed. But obviously that doesn't account for the fact that I picked up lore runes. It doesn't also account for the fact that I actually gained probably 5 or 6k crafting XP whilst I was here from the gem drops. So the actual amount of trips that I would have to make and the amount of lore runes that therefore I needed to buy went down significantly. I have 615k still. I've got to sell my cosmic runes, and I don't even need that. I don't need as much as my initial calculations before anyway. So I'm going to go and sell my cosmic runes now, and I'm going to store away my amulet of power and boots. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the arrows. I probably might just sell these as well and then keep the mithril ones. I also need to go turn in these long bones and put this away. So we've got a few things to do. Now that we're ready to start our crafting grind properly. Damn, look at that, 11k construction XP. 56 construction, boom. That's actually really cool that I've like gotten construction levels of this grind. I really didn't expect that. Mainly because the long bones are 1 in 5,000 and I dropped 3. Imagine if I'd have got all my long bones from the moss giant grind and the hill giant grind in here. I'd be swimming in construction XP. But yeah, we need to get a few items now to store the amulet of power away. Which I can pick up, I think, from Varrock.